Creek, Michigan, right? Kellogg's from Battle Creek.
Right.
Yeah, no, my family's not Kellogg, but that's where Kellogg's.
That's where it all started.
Yeah, and I lived in Battle Creek for a number of years
in a
before we
cereal
moved
bowl.
to Kalamazoo.
Yeah.
Well, sales of breakfast cereal are declining rapidly.
And what do you think the reason is?
Well, on TV, an expert said, people are just eating different. He said cereal companies are looking for ways to make cereal popular again. And I have a few suggestions. Are you ready?
I think I could see this one coming.
Okay. First off, mix a big helping of sugar into your cereal.
Absolutely.
Then take out the nutrients.
Okay.
Add a bunch of chemicals. Also add a generous squirt of brightly colored dye.
Mm-hmm.
Put a cartoon character on the box.
And voila.
And then put a little plastic toy inside the box. Hey.
Yeah. And a disclaimer
might
that
work.
says, don't eat.
Yes. It just might work. I'll call my brother in Battle Creek. He used to be planning director for the city of Battle Creek. Then he retired, so he's not. So I'll let him know. He's got friends at Kellogg's.
He's a cereal taster now, right?
Yes.
Just comes in, part-time, and
Yes.
whenever they have a bowl hanging around that they need to have somebody taste.
Yes. He's the one that turned thumbs down on the idea of kale flakes.
Oh. He's not cuckoo for Cocoa Pop?
No.
No, okay.
No. Anyway, today, let's see. Oh, yesterday was Use Your Common Sense Day. Yeah, I was going to participate, but then I thought, hey, why break a trend, huh?
Yeah.
And today is Donut Day.
Let's see. Does that have anything to do with holes in a donut, or?
I don't know, but if you make the holes bigger, the donuts become more nutritious.
Right, a lifesaver they can double as.
Yeah. And today is Tsunami Awareness Day. The state of California couldn't understand why I told them I would not participate in the tsunami alert system.
They couldn't understand that?
No.
You remember what you just mentioned about 2 or 3 paragraphs before common sense?
Yes.
Yeah, well, there is the problem.
Well, as you are
Government
well aware,
misses
nobody
common
in
sense.
Sacramento has any clue where the Imperial Valley is.
They're lost.
Nor
yes.
do they seem to care much.
Well, that goes, just look at different things. We can start with the New River.
Yes.
If you want. We'll
Yes.
do another study because we want to keep those people employed.
Yes. And today is also Love Your Red Hair Day.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have red hair. I have a red-haired sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Everybody's got to have one.
Yes. And it's also Firewood Day. I've got gas logs. I don't know about you.
Gas logs. I have both. I can light the logs and let the natural gas do the work, or I can light them and, let the thing sit there and burn by itself. Actually, you got 3 choices now.
Okay.
Got those logs that they compress and they have wax in them. You have those, and you have real wood.
Aren't they made from feedlot waste?
Well, we shouldn't talk about that.
Okay. It's Cattle Call Week. I thought maybe we could.
Yeah, we could probably, move in that direction. That would probably be a good. And, of course, tonight, coming up, we're going to talk about it in the news, cowboy poetry.
Yeah. People may have missed that we could move in that direction, right?
Yes, they probably did.
Okay. Yeah, the band festival, it's not a competition. It's a showcase.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, how novel.
Are you ready for
Are
that?
you there tonight?
What's that?
Are you there tonight?
I will be there along with my expert commentator,
Mm-hmm.
my wife, Pam.
So what are you going to do?
I will listen to her tell me what they are actually doing.
Okay.
I'll read the script.
There goes the piccolo player.
Well, she played flute and piccolo in Jimmy Cannon's first year at Central.
She was the first-year flautist.
She was a first-year piccoloist.
Yes.
and flautist.
Boy, when you first tried to play those, woo, man, do you get lightheaded.
Okay. That would explain why she ended up marrying me, wouldn't it?
Well, that could be.
Yes.
That could be. That's your observation now.
Yes. How about some birthdays?
How about?
Actor Harris Yulin is 82. Actress Elke Sommer, 79. Hard to believe. Art Garfunkel, half of Garfinkel and what's his name? The one with the talent, 78. Peter Noone of Herman's Hermits, 72. And actor Nestor Serrano is 64. Actor Robert Patrick, 61. Actress Tilda Swinton is 59. Actor Michael Gaston is 57. Actress, singer Andrea McCardle is 56. Actress Tatum O'Neal, 56. Actor Judy Reyes is 52. Actor Seth Gilliam is 51. Actor Sam Rockwell, 51. Actor Corin Niemak is 48. Actor Luke Hemsworth, 39. Actor Jeremy Liliot is 37. Actress Annette Mahendru is 34. And guitarist Kevin Jonas of the Jonas Brothers is 32. Guess which one of the Jonas Brothers he is?
I can't guess.
He's the one named Kevin that plays guitar.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's the way they tell them apart.
Enter to win a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
I love cake.
Oh, yes.
Every week, we'll give away a delicious Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake, and you could win.
I think it's time to celebrate.
Do you have a birthday?
Roger that.
Yeah.
Then call, email, or regular mail us the date, include your name, address, and phone number. Every Friday morning, we'll pick a winner for that week. Send us the birthdays of your family, your coworkers, and your friends. We'll put the information in our database, then send them birthday greetings on their special day. And every week, we pick a winner for the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
Where no matter how you slice it, it's a piece of cake.
Let's see who will have their cake and eat it, too.
Don't wait. Enter now and get ready to win.
Oh my God, really? That is too cool.
On AM 1230.
We can celebrate our KXO Cold Stone Creamery birthdays. Happy birthday, Adriana Zambrano, Amy Collins, Roseanne Fernandez, Alex Palacios, Elaine Valdivia, Chuy Moreno, Pearl Angel Levesque, Johanna Morillo, Heidi Morse, Jose Lomalai, Isabel Jesse, Gabby Cordova, Evelyn Stewart, Cameron Martinez, Patty Escalera, Jasmine Cota, Angela Duarte, David Garcia, Jorge Sanchez, Martin Redondo, Max Lemus, Roxy Garcia, Sean Munger, Teresa Bonias, and Thomas Alvarez. Happy birthday from Cold Stone Creamery and KXO. And each and every one of them eligible for the KXO Cold Stone Creamery Ice Cream Birthday Cakes we award on Friday, except Max.
That's right.
Yeah, that's Gabe's little boy.
Yeah. But, Max, you got your name on the radio anyway.
Yeah.
You're not here to defend yourself.
Yeah, and if you send me a quarter, you could win the birthday cake.
You could.
Yeah, you could, but don't count on it. I'm cheap but not easy.
Yeah, that's right. Especially on Tuesday mornings.
Are you ready for news?
We've got some. Coming up, traffic accident up on Inkapa.
Okay. That's called a teaser. Right now, it's a look at World and California news headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Update.
People were massacred.
Leif Langford Jr. lost 9 family members in a drug cartel shooting in northern Mexico. He believed his loved ones were not the intended victims.
It's very possible that the cartel that did this mistook their vehicles for enemies.
At least 3 women and 6 children died on their way to visit family in the States. They lived in a Mexican community founded by members of a breakaway faction of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
They were pure innocents, women and children. 3 vehicles full of them going to weddings and going to see their husbands and their fathers and their families that they hadn't seen in a while.
Langford says he's gotten details from relatives who escaped with children and hid under trees. President Trump is offering the Mexican government help waging war on drug cartels. President Lopez Obrador says past confrontations have only led to more violence. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Yes, summer is over, but it still can get hot. You can rely on York's Affinity Premium Comfort System to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology that automatically adjusts to meet demand, helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. You can stay connected via Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat with programmable reminders and selectable operating modes to optimize your comfort. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency. Contractor license 696216.
California headline news. The search still on for a couple of escapees in Monterey County. Santos Fonseca and Jonathan Salazar missing since Sunday, both awaiting trial in gang-related murders.
I just want to impress upon everybody, this is an active search for these two very dangerous individuals.
Captain John Thornburg with the Monterey County Sheriff's Office. California Representative Adam Schiff, who chairs the House Intelligence Committee, accusing the White House of delaying, denying, and obstructing the impeachment inquiry.
We have seen a series of shifting, ever-changing rationales for this campaign of obstruction.
Schiff speaking after 4 more scheduled witnesses failed to appear Monday, the White House preventing some from being deposed. Firefighters containing a small series of fires that ignited along Interstate 80 yesterday afternoon. 7 spot fires sparked along the freeway from Newcastle to Auburn. Fire crews working quickly to get the fires under control. CAL FIRE investigators believe the flames were caused by a vehicle's failed catalytic converter. Dry conditions, low 80s in L.A., upper 70s in San Jose. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
All money managers might seem the same, but while some give their clients cookie-cutter portfolios, Fisher Investments tailors portfolios to your goals and needs. Some only call when they have something to sell. Fisher calls regularly, so you stay informed. And while some advisors are happy to earn commissions whether you do well or not, Fisher Investments fees are structured so we do better when you do better. In other words, we're on your side. Maybe that's why most of our clients come from other money managers. So if you're in or nearing retirement, talk with us and find out why investors are switching to and staying with Fisher Investments. Fisher Investments. Clearly better money management. Investments in securities involve the risk of loss. Visit us at FisherInvestments.com to find out what we can do for you.
It's page 1 of the local news, page 1 of service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane with the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Talk to your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, a traffic accident shut down eastbound Interstate 8 near Incopah early this morning. According to the California Highway Patrol, at about 3:40 this morning, a big rig overturned and blocked both lanes of the freeway. The big rig, a dump truck, was empty, but some debris was scattered on the road, and one of the saddle tanks of the truck was leaking fuel. The closure was in effect through 6:30 this morning, but cleanup continues. Initial reports indicate that one person suffered major injuries in the accident. The investigation into the cause of the accident is underway. Well, it's Cattle Call Week. Cattle Call activities continue tonight with the cowboy poetry reading at the Stockman's Club. Wednesday is mariachi night at the Plaza Park. Saturday morning is the Cattle Call Parade with 2 rodeo performances to follow at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. on Saturday. And the fun wraps up on Sunday with a 1 p.m. matinee performance of the rodeo that will also feature Mariachi Mixteco. KXO News Time, coming up to 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price, guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
The 22nd Annual Imperial Valley Music Educators Association Halftime Festival is coming up this evening. The bands from throughout the valley, the Hopeville Viking Band, Brawley, Calexico, Imperial Tiger, Southwest Eagle Band, and Central Spartan Band will strut their stuff at Cal Jones Field on the campus of Central Union High School. According to the Imperial Valley Music Educators Association, the purpose of the festival is to provide every Imperial Valley High School band with an opportunity to perform their halftime show and to watch and see what other schools are doing for their shows. It is not a competition. Booster organizations from every school are invited to fundraise during the festival. The halftime festival starts at 6 p.m. this evening. I would assume tickets are still available from school band members. The price of the ticket is $5. Proceeds go directly to the bands. That will conclude this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're back. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Donna and Pat invite you to the Peanut Patch. Open Monday through Saturday. Closed on Sundays. The Peanut Patch with many homemade chocolates in either bark or cluster form. They also make their own fresh English toffee, plain or covered in milk chocolate. Their pecan turtles are to die for. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Hey, you can Google the Peanut Patch and get directions. It's easy, it's fun, and you'll love it. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Stop by and enjoy. Page 2 of the Local News and weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, 7 residents were displaced by early Sunday morning fire. Yuma Fire responded to a structure fire in an apartment complex in the 100 block of South 10th Street at around 5:45 Sunday. Responding firefighters found heavy smoke and fire coming from one of the apartments. Residents of other apartments were evacuated, and firefighters brought the blaze under control in about 20 minutes. The fire is believed to have started in the living room of the apartment, but no specific cause has been determined yet. The American Red Cross responded to assist the displaced residents. Visited the schools throughout Imperial County for 2019's Red Ribbon Week. Red Ribbon Week is an alcohol, tobacco, and other drug and violence awareness campaign observed every October. It began as a tribute to fallen Drug Enforcement Administration Special Agent Enrique "Kiki" Camarena in 1985. Camarena, a Calexico native, was tortured and slain by members of a drug cartel out of Mexico. Border Patrol agents visited 24 schools and approximately 8,000 students, giving presentations on the dangers of substance abuse. Well, the city of El Centro is accepting applications for vendors and entertainers for the annual Christmas tree lighting and street fair. The event features a decorated holiday tree, live musical performances, activities for kids, food and other vendors. Santa Claus is expected to make an appearance as well. Applications are due by November 15th for food vendors, with non-food vendors facing a November 22nd deadline. The Christmas tree lighting and street fair will be held on Friday, December the 6th. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurances.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, above normal high temperatures with dry conditions are expected through most of the week. High temperatures across the Imperial and Yuma valleys will be in the mid to upper 80s, with the lows in the mid 50s to low 60s through next weekend. Yesterday's high, 86, 50 our low. Sunny today with a high near 87 and light wind. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 57. West wind about 5 miles an hour. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 88. Light winds becoming northwest about 5 miles an hour. We're up to 61 degrees downtown, 20% relative humidity, the wind calm. And one lane, eastbound Interstate 8 up by Incopa, remains closed following that traffic accident at about 3:30 this morning. And that one eastbound lane will be closed until about 10 a.m. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time. Sports time brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers in Brawley, Holtville, and El Centro. Imperial's Do-It Centers is where you'll find what you need when you need it. Monday Night Football. Yeah, the Texans, the Cowboys came from behind and beat up on the Giants 37-18. The most exciting play was the Black Cat that came out of the stands and stopped play for a while. Yeah, the Zebras, very evident. Exactly what is pass interference? Yeah, nobody can tell you, can they? Anyway, more NFL news. Are the San Diego/Los Angeles Chargers on their way to London? Yeah, that possibility has been broached among league personnel, as many around the NFL are concerned about the team's ability to draw fan support in L.A. Yeah, and we understand the Chargers would at least listen if the NFL approached them about a move across the pond, though the team says, we are fully committed to Los Angeles. Yeah, right.
As the weather begins to cool down, it's time to get back outside and enjoy the season with family and friends, which means it's also time to get some of those projects done. You know, the ones you've been putting off all summer long. When you DIY, let Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Visit one of our Do-It Centers today for all your landscaping and irrigation supplies, gardening tools, outdoor decor, paints and stains, grilling gear, Yeti coolers, rental equipment, and much more. You see, we know exactly what Valley residents are looking for. Because we're locally owned and family operated, serving this community for over a century. Check us out online at ImperialHardwareCompany.com. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a warehouse store with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. And remember, we're open 7 days a week. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, or Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
Well, Major League Baseball has announced the finalists for some of their end-of-season awards. Finalist for the American League Most Valuable Player, well, Alex Bregman, Marcus Semien, and Mike Trout. Let's give it to Trout. National League MVP finalists Cody Bellinger, Anthony Rendon, and Christian Yelich. Cy Young Award winner finalists in the American League, Garrett Cole, Charlie Morton, and Justin Verlander. And in the National League, the finalists are Jacob deGrom, Hyun-Jin Ryu, and Max Scherzer. Taking a look at Rookie of the Year in the American League, Yordan Alvarez, Brandon Lowe, and John Means are the finalists. For National League Rookie of the Year, the finalists, well, they include the sole Padre under consideration for anything. But that, of course, is Fernando Tatis Jr. Others in the running, Pete Alonso, he will win it. He plays in New York. Of course he'll win it. And Mike Soroka. There you go. Oh, Manager of the Year, American League, Rocco Baldelli, Aaron Boone, and Kevin Cash. In the National League, it would be Craig Counsell, Mike Schilt, and Brian Snitker. There you go. Oh, Friday Night Football. The lights continue to burn. Vincent Memorial and Holtville both have byes in the Division 5 CIF San Diego section playoffs. Palo Verde Valley will take on Claremont. In Division 3, the Imperial Tigers travel to Chula Vista to take on Mater Dei Catholic. We'll have that game on the web at kxoradio.com. Brawley will host Kearney, and the Central Spartans will host the Mount Carmel Sun Devils. And John Driffel and I will be there, and we'll be on the air at 6:45 on the web at kxoradio.com and on the air right here on AM 1230. That's it for Sports Time. Brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers, El Centro, Holtville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
In the spirit of Thanksgiving, Ivy Transit invites you to Stuff a Bus. Donate a can or dry food item from November 4th through November 15th and receive one free ride in return. Just hand your donation to the driver as you board. Free rides are only available on Ivy Transit bus lines. Donations benefit the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Ride with us and Stuff a Bus. For more information, call 760-482-2900 or visit ivytransit.com.
Well, it is a look at financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Styles and Smiles, complete salon services. Call for an appointment or walk in. It's Styles and Smiles, located by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. U.S. stocks were slightly lower on early trading today, despite better than expected data on the service sector after the three main U.S. equity benchmarks hit new records yesterday on fresh hopes for a U.S.-China trade deal. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 27 points, while the S&P 500 Index down 3 points, and the NASDAQ off just 1 point. Optimism over negotiations between the U.S. and China remained intact today after helping to drive benchmark indexes further into record territory on Monday, even though reports suggest that Beijing is driving a hard bargain against the backdrop of future signs of weakness in the world's second largest economy. In economic news, the Institute of Supply Management U.S. Service Sector Activity Index rose to 54.7% in October, up slightly from September. And shares in Uber Technologies fell 8% after the ride-hailing company Monday posted another quarterly loss. But they said, yeah, we're going to start reaching profitability by the end of 2021. Peloton Interactive Incorporated down 6% after the exercise equipment maker reported third quarter results. Chesapeake Energy Corporation dropped 13% after the oil and gas company reported a wider than expected loss on revenue, then fell more than the forecast. Kroger Company rose 8% after the grocer announced a $1 billion share buyback program during its investors meeting.
The holidays are getting close, and Styles and Smiles Complete Salon Service wants to make sure that you're looking your best. Celebrate the holidays with your new look. For a limited time, get $20 off of a color combo and highlight from Styles and Smiles. And call now to make your appointment, 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Hey, hairdressers, Styles and Smiles is looking for 2 stylists. Yes, they have 2 chairs that are open. Just call 960-2382 and apply. That's 960-2382. Or stop by Styles and Smiles by Cardenas Market on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 87 and light wind. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 57. West wind 5 miles an hour. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 88. Light winds becoming northwest about 5 miles an hour. 62 degrees, 20% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Styles and Smiles. Here to make you look your best. Located by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
There's something new in El Centro, Panera Bakery Cafe. They've opened their doors, and we're going to welcome them to the Imperial Valley. Hi, I'm Tracy Lyra Maris. Join Carroll, Buckley, and I on Friday from 11 a.m. to 1:30 at the brand new Panera Bakery Cafe. That's at 4th and the Freeway. We have lots of prizes, and it's going to be some great fun. Grab a table, check out the full menu, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's inspired sandwiches made on freshly baked bread, hearty, warm grain bowls, and flavorful soups. That's Friday from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at the brand new Panera Bakery Cafe, 4th and the Freeway in El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kaif, and a relative of the 9 Americans murdered in northern Mexico believes one drug cartel thought they were attacking a rival. Leif Langford tells CBS News.
They did stop shooting when they probably realized it was women and children.
All the victims were women and children, but others survived. The victims were all members of the same family, part of a Mormon group that had settled in the region. Trish Close lost relatives.
They are amazing, family-oriented people. They are loving, they are giving. They're always looking out for others.
Mexico reporter Adrienne Bard says there are plenty of questions.
We don't know yet if this was an attack on this family because of their stance as anti-organized crime activists, or whether they were just caught in the crossfire of the ongoing, raging battle for control of the drug trafficking trade from Mexico to the United States.
Well, President Trump tweeted it's time for Mexico, with the help of the United States, to wage war on the drug cartels and wipe them off the face of the earth. Donald Trump Jr. says he's taken more than his share of heat for being related to the president, and he tells CBS This Morning former Vice President Joe Biden's son has to be subject to the same kind of scrutiny.
I've benefited from my father's name. I'm not going to hide from that. So has Hunter. I can't even fault him for that. There's a difference, though, when Hunter Biden is getting board seats coming back with $1.5 billion from China because of his father's taxpayer-funded office.
That money claim has been disputed. President Trump used Twitter today to promote his son's new book. An ethics watchdog called that distasteful. Stabbed to death over a chicken sandwich is the stunning headline from Oxon Hill, Maryland. Police official Jennifer Donnellan says it happened while 2 men were waiting to order a sandwich at a Popeyes. That sandwich has been in high demand.
There was an argument that began inside the restaurant between 2 adult males. That argument spilled out into the street, and one male stabbed the other.
The victim was a 26-year-old man. A suspect is being sought. The government's out now with new numbers today on the extent of e-cigarette use by young people in this country. CBS's Matt Piper.
The FDA says 4.1 million high school students and 1.2 million middle school students are using e-cigarettes. And the numbers come out to about 1 in 4 high schoolers and 1 in 10 middle schoolers. More than half smoking Juul products, mostly with flavors like candy, fruit, or mint.
Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 27 points. The S&P 500 is down 3.5, and the NASDAQ is down more than 3 points. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open an account with a savings rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. Like you, I'm a big sports enthusiast, and I want my gear to shine like new. That's why it's cleaned with Simple Green, the concentrated cleaner that's perfect for making your auto, RV, cycling, boating, and other sporting equipment look like new again. Try it today. If you're not 100% satisfied, I'll give you your money back. Visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green, Simple Green.
This is happening. Me in my office on Monday. Project hanging over my head like an anvil. And the new guy Rick shows up.
Been thinking about your problem there, boss. The answer's Upwork.
I'm not sure about Rick, but now I'm on Upwork and I'm seeing all the freelance help I need. Creative directors, designers, PMs, all available now. Then I see something even better. Project delivered. With Upwork, this is happening.
People call me R-Dog.
Yeah, that's not happening, Rick.
Upwork. Hire freelancers, make things happen.
The way police in North Carolina tell it, a home in a quiet, unassuming neighborhood was a bustling drug lab.
2 men in their mid-30s are facing charges after authorities broke up a drug lab at a house in Wake Forest, North Carolina, near Raleigh. Estimated to be worth $4 million. Kim Bowers lives nearby.
I'm absolutely stunned. Never in my wildest imagine would, think something like that could happen in this just nice little neighborhood with this, a school just down the street.
Investigators believe the men were producing a hallucinogenic drug they then inserted into vape pens. Jim Crisula, CBS News, Greensboro, North Carolina.
The founder of Spanx tells CBS This Morning she was the one who won the bidding for the skin-tight satin pants Olivia Newton-John wore in the movie Grease. She spent $162,500 at auction. Sarah Blakely says she plans to hang them at Spanx headquarters because they inspired the company's faux leather leggings. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Okay, from the start.
Osceola cherry.
Alfalfa leaf, aloe vera, apples, asparagus, banana.
Beets, bell pepper, broccoli. Blueberries, blackberries, cranberry.
We make Texas superfood from 55 raw, vine-ripened fruits and vegetables. And then we add nothing.
Pineapple, sweet potato, papaya, parsley.
In a capsule or a powder, 1 daily dose of Texas superfood delivers the healthy benefits of 55. Count them. 55 fresh fruits and vegetables, and you can see them all on TexasSuperfood.com.
Raspberry, spinach, the nutrients that we need on a daily basis.
Thousands of people benefit from taking Texas Superfood every day. Shouldn't you be one of them? Doctors, pharmacists, nurses, and your grandmother all recommend that you eat more fruits and vegetables every day. So if you can't, won't, or don't, Texas Superfood is made for you.
It's borderline shocking how much energy I have.
Join us on TexasSuperfood.com.
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 You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.
Something new is coming to El Centro, and you're invited to see for yourself. Discover Panera Bread, where we believe good food is food you can feel good about, and it brings out the best in all of us. Join us Monday, November 4th, as we open the doors at our new El Centro Bakery Cafe for the very first time. Then come back November 8th. Be one of the first 100 guests to make a purchase and get a free You Pick Two meal every month for a whole year. Come on in, grab a table, and check out our full menu, serving up breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Eat what you love with fresh salads, inspired sandwiches made on freshly baked bread, hearty warm grain bowl, and flavorful soups by the bowlful. And don't forget to treat yourself with a pastry or something sweet, baked fresh every day. Check out our brand new bakery cafe in El Centro, right off Interstate 8, across from Home Depot, where we can't wait to serve you Panera Bread. Food as it should be.